Hello my beautiful friends, welcome to this video. This is Owen Fox here. I just want to bring you on my night walk. It's beautiful to go for a walk at night time, at dusk. It's actually much brighter than it seems. But in this video I was going to share with you that in the world we live in, it's full of different energies and vibrations and frequencies. There's the light and there's the dark. There's the crazy, deep, dark despair and the old world order. The Illuminati, the Cabal, the suffering, the torture, a lot of hard stuff, horrible stuff. And then there's the light, there's the angelicness, there's the beauty, there's the gracefulness, the grace, the sweetness. There's a lot of beautiful things. There's the Pleiadians, the extraterrestrials who are loving, kind and supportive. There's the doggies saying hello at night time. Now I know which way the camera's facing, it's pointing back at me. But this video is what I want to say, like from a higher perspective everything's meant to be. And from a 3D perspective, 5D perspective is meant to be, and everything's meant for our expansion, our growth, the expansion of our soul. And accidents don't happen in the universe. The universe comes from light, and the darkness is just like what's it called? Like the darkness is like the light pretending it's not light. It's like the light pretending to be the dark, so the light can see itself in the dark, through the dark, or because of the dark. It's like it's like the analogy. We are like candle flames, but if we were like just in front of the sun, no one would see us. So to see ourselves and to recognize ourselves for who we are, the light, as in the soul, the spirit, the source, the universe, the consciousness, creates darkness, the illusion of separation. Thinking you're disconnected or separate from everything else, and spirit and source separate from your source, just so the candle flame can see itself and recognize its own brilliance and be that in the contrast of illusion, the contrast of separation and 1,000 million billion different things in the physical world, the reality we know ourselves to be in at the moment. But in the deepest consciousness, we all are source and we all are the light, even the people we might call bad people. So from a 3D perspective, things are very sad, and like even from a higher perspective it's sad, but the sadness and the hurt that goes on the planet Earth or in the universe, it makes us call forth compassion and love and forgiveness and qualities and virtues that are of spirit, of high frequencies. But from a 5D perspective, for example, what's going on Earth at the moment, such as the shifts that are happening and the pandemic, I think it's a fake pandemic, basically speaking, it's a huge amount of misinformation, deceit from the media, the launch of 5G, the toxicity, the toxifications of humans, and the possible planning of like different things that are happening, that are going to happen, that won't happen most likely, but may happen to a certain degree. But the point is, from a 5D perspective, this is the birth of a higher consciousness. This is the bringing about of a higher consciousness on planet Earth. And I do believe we have even ships in orbit around Earth or further off and around our Earth that the Illuminati probably don't even know about. Like apparently, actually, I heard that they don't know about it. And they have known about all this sort of like masquerading and joking and trickery and deceit and corruption from time immemorial. But like in Star Trek with the Prime Directive, there's only so much they can like sort of help or like like do for us. They can't, like, have to let us grow and expand by ourselves, but they send us massive like waves of high energy and high frequency to help people in fear and to help overall raise the frequency and the consciousness of the planet. So we're not alone, and we do get an enormous amount of guidance and even protection. I heard, like, for example, Third World War wasn't allowed to happen, and either is the full rollout of 5G, because these like lovely aliens, the ETs, the beautiful Syrians, Palladians, Arcturians, lots, maybe even the Andromedas, I don't really know. They love and care for us, and they protect us, like, to a certain degree, and they probably, and maybe even do, I heard they do have ground forces, but they're loving forces, but they are helping to take down the corrupt, you know, the old world order. They're helping. But overall, all this, like, when people are stuck at home in this quarantine, what it does is, by the way, I was going to see if I can show you, there's the moon, you see? I'm out. It's so beautiful, eh? Oh my goodness, life is so gorgeous. Can you see the stars? I love it. Life is just like, I love life, everybody. Like, life rocks. To be honest, like, when I was younger, in my early 20s, I prayed. I said, hey, listen, life, give it to me. If I want to, like, experience, and I got inspired from some other woman who said this. I said, I want to experience, like, life's losses and hardships. Give it to me, you know? Like, sort of like, F it, fuck it, you know, like, give it to me so I can expand and experience the depths of life, you know? But it's rough, and, like, usually I act as a catalyst to help people's transformation and the elevation of their consciousness. I'm almost like not pulling them forward, but like I'm spurring them forward. I'm excitedly encouraging, and sometimes I have some resistance. My ego has some resistance. I want people, like, who are dragging their feet and resisting me, like, come on. I'm like, come on, it's better over here. Climb up the ladder, like, raise your frequency, like, let go of this, let go of that, or a little bit at least, and incorporate these new things that are, like, wonderful. And, like, what you see with me is what you get. Like, I don't have to defend or like pretend to be anything. I don't have to defend an image. I'm not trying to be anyone else or pretending to be anything that I'm not. Like, I'm okay to be who I am and where I am, and I know I'm only on the path. I'm only on the journey. We're always arriving, but ultimately, like, in another way of speaking, I haven't arrived, like, at the destination. I'm always a work in progress, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to be on the journey, because life is about the journey. It's not about becoming something at the end, because we're always becoming something new every moment. We're constantly creating every single second. Every day we're reborn and we are something new. Every moment we have a different vibration. So, like, it's okay. I just encourage you to accept and love yourself 100%, or as much as possible. To have compassion and forgiveness for yourself and others. To allow yourself to be where you are and know that it's okay where you are. You don't have to be anything more. You don't have to criticize yourself or have shame or embarrassment for making mistakes, or for seeming to be stupid or ignorant or clueless sometimes. I am like that too sometimes, because I don't watch the mainstream news, and I haven't for, like, I don't know, I'm 38 now. I haven't watched the mainstream news probably, like, for 18 years or something, since I'm 20. But yeah, it's okay. I just, being honest, it's great, and it's the world, the universe, life itself, existence, like, it's great spirit. Any word you want to use it, God. It is honest. Honest is a given. It's a truth. It's fundamental. It's behind the scenes. You can never erase the truth by lying, or by pretending, or by hiding, or by disguising yourself. So there's no point in trying to be somebody else, or fit in the box, or lie even, you know. Well, like, obviously there's a time and a place to lie. Like, if you want to try and save someone's life, you don't want to lie to somebody who's trying to kill them for it. Sorry, you do want to lie to someone who's trying to find them. But yeah, you know what I mean, right? So anyway, getting back to the quarantine. What is happening is, it makes, like, all sorts of people who are stuck at home face themselves. So for example, it's a colossal root chakra, red root chakra cleanse. People are feeling insecure, fear, anger, instability, insecurity. So yeah, it's a huge root chakra cleanse. Uncertainty as well. So on another note, people are stuck at home, right? A lot more than they are. People have lost their jobs. People who are self-employed and people who are employees. I'm self-employed, and my income has gone down like huge, like loads, like since around, I don't know, like four or 5 months ago or something like that. Since Google was bought out by the pharmaceutical company, and Google owns YouTube, and probably, and they own Google. So my websites are on Google, and my YouTube channel's on YouTube. So like, look, I've got way less visitors to my website and stuff like that, and YouTube views have also gone down drastically, probably too. But anyway, moving forward, people are stuck at home, families are stuck at home. Previously, people would go out to work, or else like they'd be working at jobs they didn't like, and they'd be stuck in the 9-to-5 rat race. Now people are questioning everything. They're facing themselves. They don't have distractions. They're no longer going out with their mates to like drink and just like distract themselves with like ego stories of like all the bad things that happened to them in their life, and how possibly like crazy or stupid like maybe their partner can be, and like all sorts of funny stuff, you know. So less like less that sort of stuff, you know. So people are now able to like their emotions are catching up with them. They're like sitting still, and now their emotions are catching up with them, and they have to sit with their emotions to a certain degree. So all this offers a great deal of like self-reflection and self-study and growing in awareness, especially if they come across videos like of any light worker or healer or any like person on the planet, you know. And I just want to say, like, we're all light workers and healers, anyone who's on a certain level, like even like an or basic enough level of growing and expanding and healing themselves. You become a light worker. Like even anyone who's just like being kind, smiling, caring, having compassion, love and help for other people, they're a light worker or a healer too. So but all of this is along with the light forces winning the dark forces on the planet Earth. There is a huge shift and an expansion into more 5D heart frequency consciousness on the planet out of the 3D. So this is wonderful. So on the higher scale, I'm delighted because we're going through a really exciting shift. I'm excited for what's coming, you know. But on the other scale, like, we have to be human, and like I'm caring, and I'm sorry for anyone who's hurting, and like I want to offer my help. I don't actually know anyone like who's been affected by this like fake pandemic. To be honest, like, it's a fake pandemic. I don't know anyone who's been affected by it. I mean, in terms of actually getting anything or suffering or having a lung infection or like being sick in bed or nothing like that. But they say like only a tiny percentage of by the way, what you hear in the news about all the figures and facts are all wrong, and like even hospitals that are said to be like packed, loads of pedestrians and people, ordinary people like me and you, have gone out to the hospitals with cameras and recorded them being like empty or like hardly anything going on there. So like, at least to my awareness, like I've seen that so far, a bunch of people talking about it and some videos too. So so the point being, just to have compassion and love and care for anyone who has been like suffering from whatever the case may be, you know. So, and offer our like kindness and support and prayers or meditations, etc. So, I don't know everyone what to say, like, you know. I hope you've enjoyed joining me on my nighttime walk. It's funny because I feel like I've been talking for way longer than I have. It's only been 13 minutes, eh? There's a nice star. So yeah, just like, you know, learn how to love yourself. Learn ways to take care of yourself. I'll end this video in a moment or two probably. Practice self-love. Introduce things that are like lighter vibrations into your life. People, places, things, habits, food, drink, practices, exercise, sleep, rest, or meditation possibly. Definitely nature, because nature is the huge, like, super powerful. Get out in nature every day, you know, as much as possible, like, basically. Nature is just unbelievable. The consciousness and the energy of nature is profound. But also people have a similar spirit. Another thing, try and go to bed like in alignment with the sun. So try and like, they say a man or something. What's the phrase? Early to bed and early to rise makes a man or a person, a woman, rich, well, healthy and wise. So yeah, the more we can align ourselves with nature too, the healthier and happier and more like high vibrational we'll be, generally speaking. So yeah, hydrate yourself is another one. I heard a gallon a day, potentially, possibly from a Palladian source, saying a gallon a day, which is 3.75 litres approximately, helps to flush and cleanse toxins and hydrate us, to raise our vibrations and to keep our energy levels high and our vital force, our chi, our vitality. So yeah, obviously the people, the places, don't go to like seedy, shady, like dark places, or don't watch seedy, shady, dark things on television either. Like, watch things that are uplifting, insightful, elevating, inspirational, educational, true, you know. Lovely stuff. Gorgeous music as well. Like, listen to gorgeous music. I'm going to put on an example at the end of this video, like a gorgeous music. What's it called? It's called Messiah by Handel, a classical composer. But there's loads and loads of music. Underneath in my video description, my friends, I'm going to like leave a bunch of playlists. And one of them is going to be music to raise your vibration, dispel negativity, and feel good. I love that. It's like powerful. And I also have a songs I like video, which is more like just mainstream groovy, like sort of more emotional, like, you know, just a bit more like fun, kind of, you know, that sort of stuff for different moods that you might be in, like if you're traveling in the car or whatnot. So yeah, other than that, check out my links below. Befriend me on Facebook, befriend me on Instagram, send me a personal message if you want to say hello or make a personal connection with me, or befriend me or collaborate with me. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave your comments if you feel like it. I'd love to hear from your comments. Thanks for sharing. I love when people share to spread the message, to help raise the frequency and consciousness of the planet and help people align with their heart more. Definitely check out my conscious relationships playlist. That is like my gold. I love that. That's my favorite. That's been like my toughest lessons in the last like many years. It's been like rough. It's been hard. It's been well worth it. But being in a relationship that was like very, 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 very challenging, but like transmuting the gold through both of us, helping each other and deeply focusing on ourselves to learn, heal and grow has been like powerful. And all the tools, tricks and tips, all the wisdom, awareness and skills and the tools that I learned has just been like just such a trip. I'm so happy and almost proud to share these with you, and it's all just as a gift. So definitely check out my conscious relationships playlist. Other than that, I do one-to-one and relationship coaching or counselling or whatever else you want to call it. And I also have a herb, superfood and enzyme store with like the best herbs that I can get, and superfoods and enzymes to help support you and elevate you and for you to enjoy on your journey. Many of my friends and other people have left like so many positive reviews, so many. Even just yesterday, someone said they absolutely love Tonkatali and they're going to be taking it for life or something. He just said he got like so many benefits. So hopefully he might leave a more specific review of the benefits he's gotten, which I've asked him for. And yeah, so many. I'll just let you have a look. And other than that, I look forward to connecting more, and I look forward to seeing you again in another video. So stay tuned for more. So please do subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell button. You'll see all my notifications then, my new videos. And other than that, many more videos coming. And I'll help also to recommend other really cool and my favorite channels and my favorite films to you, and I'll also put them on my website, and a few books coming which I'd love to share with you also. Take care, lots of love, and thanks for watching. Bye bye, have a nice day or night, which is where I am now.